Hey class, hi, hello, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum, vanakkam and khamba to all of you. Welcome to today's class, and as you all know, this is your CBSE 9 and today we are starting the topic triangles. Right, so this is not starting the second session of topic triangles. So in the last class, we have done your SSS and SAS criteria. Okay, ASA and AS criteria has been removed. Okay, so we'll be talking about the RHS criteria. Actually, ASA has been removed, so AAS is quite related to that only. So that criteria will be not considering right now. We'll be going for the RHS criteria right now. Okay. So last class I gave you a homework question, if you all remember, and this was your homework question. Okay. It says that PQRS is a square and SRT is an equilateral triangle. Find the value of angle TQR. Where is your angle TQR? If you will see, so you can say very well that TQR is here. So this angle we need to find out. Correct? So I know since PQRS is a square, all these angles will be 90 degree. है ना? PQRS, this complete angles will be 90 degree. And since STR is an equilateral triangle, these angles are going to be 60 degree. Right? These angles are going to be 60 degree. Other than that, since we know PQR is a square, so all sides will be equal. So let us say X, X, X and X. And since it is an equilateral triangle, here also all sides will be equal. So if it is X, this is also X and this is also X. Right? So you got to see that if you look at the triangle TRQ, okay. So in triangle TRQ, if you will see, so we have TR is equal to QR. TR is equal to QR because both are the equal sides, and we know that if in a triangle the two sides are equal, then the angle opposite to them will also be equal to each other. So I can say angle RQT is equal to angle RTQ, right? So if these two angles are equal, let us say they are some angle, okay, they are some angle A and there is also some angle A. So if I use trianglism property in this triangle TRQ, so in triangle TRQ, I can say this 90 plus 60 is total 150 degree. 150 degree plus A is equal to 180 degree. So you got 2A is equal to 30 degree and A is equal to 15 degree. So the value of angle TQR is equal to 15 degree, right? So 15 degree is your correct answer. Now you must not be familiar with this part. Agar nahi ho, I think you know about this part, but today we are going to do the proof of it as well, that when in an isosceles triangle two sides are equal, the angle opposite to them will be equal. So those proofs also we are going to do in today's class, right? So this was your homework answer. Now I am recording this session way before the previous session is aired, so in that case I will not be able to take the name of the students who have done the homework question, but I will take the names in the doubts and mentee part. Okay, so let's start the class now. So this was your homework question. Angle TQR is equal to 15 degree. Okay, now in the RHS criteria, what is your RHS criteria? If you will see, it's very easy. If first thing, remember, it is only for right angle triangles. Okay, it is only applicable out of all the criteria. It is only criteria which is applicable to a particular triangle, which is only applicable to a right angle triangle. That is the first thing which you need to remember. So it has to be a right angle triangle. So in a right angle triangle, this RHS, R stands for right angle, H stands for hypotenuse, and S stands for side. So any of the side it will be applicable. So it says that in two triangles, if the hypotenuse and one side of one triangle, into right angle triangles, we must say, into right angle triangles. As simple as that. If there are two right angle triangles, 190 degrees common, and if hypotenuse is equal, and out of these two, AB and BC or DE and EF, any two sides are equal to each other, I will say they will be congruent. So right angle, right, this is your right angle, this is your hypotenuse, and this is the side. So if they are equal, I can say the two triangles will be congruent to each other. The two triangles will be congruent to each other. As you can simply see that if two sides of a right angle triangle are equal, the third one will automatically become equal because they follow Pythagoras theorem. So from there you can link it that since Pythagoras theorem we know, if two sides of a right angle triangle are equal, we know third side is also fixed. So that is how RHS criteria came into existence. Right? Now, some properties of a triangle. So this is a very important part. So this is for an isosceles triangle. What we are saying, that angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. That is, suppose if this AB and AC, if I given that AB is equal to AC, then I can say the angles opposite to AB and AC will also be equal. So the side AB is here, angle opposite to this is angle C. So I can say angle C is equal to, opposite to side AC is your angle B. Right? This is what we need to prove, that angle C will be equal to angle B. So for that proof, what we are going to do, we are going to drop an altitude. We are going to drop an altitude on this part. Okay, so when I drop the altitude, so you can see, let us say it is a point D. So I have got two triangle ADB and triangle ADC. So I can say, sir, in triangle ADB and triangle ADC, first thing which I can say, that sir, in both these triangles, since both are right angle triangles, I can say, sir, angle ADB is equal to angle ADC, right angle. Then it is given that AB is equal to AC. So this is the hypotenuse are equal, and then one of the sides, so I can say AD is the common side. AD is equal to AD because it is the common side, right? So you can say which criteria I have used. I have used right angle hypotenuse side rule. So I can say, sir, by RHS rule, I can say that, sir, by RHS rule, we can clearly say, sir, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC. And if these two are congruent, I can say by CPCT, we can say that, sir, angle B is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle C, right? So when the two sides of a triangle are equal to each other, the angle opposite to them will also be equal to each other, है ना? So if an isosceles triangle is there in which two sides are equal, the angle opposite to them will also be equal. It is a very important property which will be helpful throughout your geometry parts, है ना? In the upcoming sessions of quadrilateral also, it is going to be very important. Got it? So angle B is equal to angle C, right? After that, the next part is the converse of it. It is the converse of it. So in the converse, what we'll say, the last theorem I have told, if two sides are equal, the angle opposite to them will be equal. In the converse, we'll say that if two angles are equal, the side opposite to them will also be equal. If two angles are equal, the side opposite to them will also be equal. So when two angles are equal, sides opposite to them are equal. When two sides are equal, angle opposite to them are also equal to each other. Got it? So that means now you got to know the definition of an isosceles triangle is not only based on the sides, that two sides are equal, it can also be based on the angles, that two angles of a triangle must be equal. Right? So that is a very important thing which you learned right now. So in the converse, again the proof will be done in the same way, but the criteria which I will be using, that will be a criteria angle AAS criteria. कैसे होगा देखो बेटा, if I drop this perpendicular here, okay, I have been given that angle B is equal to angle C, then I have to prove that AB is equal to AC. So for that I have dropped this perpendicular. So I have triangle ABD in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Beta first thing देखो, I can say कि sir जी angle B is equal to angle C. Okay. Then I can say sir angle ADB is equal to angle ADC, and then at the last I can say AD is equal to AD because it is the common side. Correct? Because these two were 90 degree and this is the common side. Right? So this criteria actually is AAS criteria by angle side rule. Angle side rule. I can say triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD, and if they are congruent, I can clearly say by CPCT AB is equal to AC. Okay, what I can say by CPCT, that AB is equal to AC. So these are your two important properties, है ना? So they will be equal. अब देखो, from the previous part you got to know कि if two sides are equal, the two angles will be equal to each other. Okay, so if there is an equilateral triangle, if there is an equilateral triangle, suppose if there is an equilateral triangle, this and this, all three are equal. So suppose if I keep this pair, that since AB and AC are equal to each other, the angle opposite to them will be equal, है ना? And if I keep this AB and BC, so these two sides are also equal to angle C, and angle A will also be equal, so all the angles become equal. So in an equilateral triangle, all the angles are equal to each other, and since all angles are equal, let us say all angles are X, X and X. I'm talking about equilateral triangle. So X plus X, angle sum property is equal to 180 degree, so you will get X is equal to 60 degree. So in an equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal, so all the three angles are also equal to each other, and each angle's measurement is always 60 degree because of angle sum property. Got it? So in an isosceles triangle, two angles are equal. In an equilateral triangle, three angles are equal. Okay, and in scalene triangle, none of the angles are equal to each other. Got it? So these are some of the theorems which we have to learn other than the RHS criteria. These two properties related to the isosceles triangle is very important for your examinations. Okay, so we'll be starting some questions now. Let us solve some questions. So beta dekho bhai, first question it says, what it is telling you that ABC is a triangle and D is the midpoint of BC. So you can clearly see ki haan sir, D is given as the midpoint. You can see here D is the given midpoint, BD is equal to DC given here. Okay, the perpendiculars from D to AB and AC. So from D we have dropped the perpendicular on AB, which is DP, and on AC, that is DQ, right? So these perpendiculars are also equal, so PD is equal to QD, right? Prove that the triangle is isosceles. That means we have to prove that this ABC is an isosceles triangle. What we need to prove? That this ABC is an isosceles triangle. So first thing, let us write what is given. So what is given to us? So given things are, we know कि यार D is midpoint, so BD is equal to DC. Okay, then I know that DP is perpendicular to AB and DQ is perpendicular to AC, and then it is given to us that DP is equal to DQ. These three things are given to us. So you can clearly see I am getting two small triangles, triangle DPB and triangle DQC. So let us prove them congruent. So in triangle DPB and triangle DQC, by first thing, angle DPB is equal to angle DQC is equal to 90 degree. Second thing, देखो right angle we have got equal, hypotenuse is the side opposite to 90 degree. In a right angle triangle, the hypotenuse is the side opposite to 90 degree. So opposite to angle P we have BD, and opposite to angle Q we have DC, and we know BD and DC are equal to each other. And then the third, any side, so here we have got DP is equal to DQ. So right angle hypotenuse side rule, that means by RHS rule I can say triangle triangle DPB is congruent to triangle DQC. Now if these two triangles are congruent by CPCT beta, you can see very well कि sir by CPCT I can say that this angle B will be equal to angle C, right? Angle B will be equal to angle C because of CPCT, corresponding parts of the congruent triangles. So I can say angle B is equal to angle C. अब एक बात बताओ, if angle B is equal to angle C, if angle B is equal to angle C in triangle ABC, एक large triangle ABC is there. In this large triangle ABC, two angles are equal. The side opposite to them will also be equal to each other. So I can say opposite to angle C we have AB, opposite to angle B we have AC. So AB is equal to AC by isosceles triangle property, that if two angles are equal, the side opposite to them will also be equal to each other. So see how easy it has become using that property. Got it? So since angle B and angle C we have got equal, I can say in triangle ABC two angles are equal, so the sides opposite to them will also be equal to each other. So question number 1 is solved. Okay, next part देखो, Next part is, if a bisector of a vertical angle of a triangle bisect the base, prove that the triangle is isosceles. Now before you look at this diagram, okay, I would like to tell you all ki dekho what is happening. Let's draw the diagram according to the question. So it is saying bisector of a vertical angle of a triangle bisects the base. That means suppose if I draw a triangle like this, and if I draw the bisector of this triangle A, this angle A ka bisector I have drawn. Okay, so this is bisecting the base, so it is bisecting this part. Okay, prove that the triangle is isosceles. We have to prove that the triangle is isosceles. Ab dekho, we do not have enough information here. Why we do not have enough information? Because dekho, I know this angle is equal. These two, suppose if it is D, so BD and DC are equal and AD is common. But side angle is not a rule. Side angle, by suppose if I say कि चलो sir side, this side and angle, तो side angle it is not a rule, ऐसा कोई rule है नहीं, right? तो directly तो I am not able to get the answer for this question. So what we are doing some construction. Okay, what we are doing the basic construction. So that part, that is why I wanted to make you understand that why we need to do the construction, because directly we are not able to solve that. So what is the construction beta in this? The construction that we are doing what? We are extending AD up to a point E. Extend AD till E such that, how to extend? Such that AD is equal to DE. कितना extend करना है? You have to extend it till the point E such that AD and DE become equal, and after that join EC. Got it? That is what is my construction. This construction I have done. So what is my construction beta? We have, by construction we have got AD is equal to DE, and it was given to us that BD is equal to DC because it is given this bisect the base. So BD is equal to DC given to us, right? So these are the information given to us, and I have done the construction as well. Now I will say that sir, in triangle ABD and triangle ABD, okay, in triangle ABD and triangle CDE, in these two triangles, beta, first thing I can say कि sir AD is equal to DE by construction, है ना? We have done the construction in that way कि it is equal, right? After that I can say कि sir BD is equal to CD as well. It is given, right? And angle ADB is equal to angle, not angle A, angle ADB is equal to angle CDE, is equal to angle CDE. The reason is vertically opposite angles. देखो, this angle ADB is equal to angle CDE because they are vertically opposite angle. So which criteria? Side angle side. So I can say that sir, by SAS criteria, so I can say by side angle side criteria, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CDE, is congruent to triangle CDE. Ab, if they are congruent, so I am getting two things for sure. What I am getting? So by CPCT, I can say first thing sir, AB is equal to CE. One thing I can say for sure is AB is equal to CE. This is my first equation. Remember that. This is my first equation. And the second thing which I can say is that sir, since they are equal as well, so I can say that sir, this angle BAD, this angle BAD and this angle DEC, they will also be equal. BAD and DEC will be equal to each other. So I can say that sir, angle BAD is equal to angle DEC. Okay, these two I am telling by CPCT, corresponding parts of the congruent triangles. So angle BAD and angle DEC are equal. Also, we know that angle BAD is equal to angle DAC. And this angle and this angle are also equal to each other, right? So from these two equations, I can clearly say that means, sir, angle DEC is equal to angle DAC. दिख रहा है बेटा? These two angles will be equal to each other. अच्छा, अब एक बात बताओ, if these two angles are equal to each other, if these two angles are equal to each other, so if I look at the triangle AEC, okay, so I can say then sir in triangle AEC, so in triangle AEC, if I have angle DEC is equal to angle DAC, मतलब ये वाला एंगल, भाई देखो DEC is nothing but your angle, DEC is nothing but your angle AEC. भाई DEC and AEC is the same thing. देखो यहाँ पे DEC और AEC same angle, right? तो I know that in triangle AEC, angle AEC is equal to angle AEC is equal to angle CAE, right? And if two angles are equal, the side opposite to them will also be equal. So I can say that means sir CE is equal to AC. That means sir CE is equal to AC. So now I have got that CE and AC are also equal to each other. This is equation 2. From equation 1 and equation 2, okay, you can clearly see that sir, where do I write? I'll write over here. Okay, so now I can say sir from equation 1 and equation 2, देखो AB and CE are equal, AB and CE are equal, AC and CE are also equal. So from equation 1 and 2 I can say AB is equal to AC. That is what I wanted. So if AB and AC are equal to each other, I can clearly say that sir it will represent an isosceles triangle. It will represent an isosceles triangle. So this was a very important question because many students will not think about the construction. So mark this question a star mark, okay, and always solve this question before whenever you are revising the topic triangle, okay. And one more thing, like the video if you have loved this question enough. It looked very easy, but without construction we were not able to solve that question. Okay, so this is how this question will be solved. Got it? It's a very good question. Like the video if you have loved this question. Okay, chalo, let's go for the next question now. Next question is P is a point equidistant from two lines L and M intersecting at point A. Show that the line AP bisects the angle between them. So we have two lines L and M. So there is a point in between them such that the distance of this P from the line L and from the line M is equal. So distance of between a point and a line is the perpendicular on it. Hai na? Suppose if I have any line and any point over here, so the distance between these two will be drop the perpendicular. So this perpendicular will be its distance. So it is given in the question, since point is equidistant, that means this distance of this point P from line L, which is BP, and distance of point P from line M, which is CP, is equal. So it is given to us that BP is equal to CP. BP is equal to what? CP. And I have to prove that this line AP bisect the angle between them, that means angle BAC. So okay, so we need to prove कि ये जो दो छोटे-छोटे एंगल है ना बेटा, these two angles, those small angles, they are equal to each other. So we need to prove that angle BAP is equal to angle CAP. है ना? Then only I can say that AP is bisecting the angle between them, because it is dividing it into two equal angles. So it's very easy, very evident from the diagram only, that I will say sir in triangle ABP and triangle ACP, by first thing, angle ABP is equal to angle ACP, which is equal to 90 degree. Now both the triangle, the side opposite to the right angle is your hypotenuse, and both have a common hypotenuse AP. So AP is equal to AP because it is the common side. And then one more thing is given to us, that BP is equal to CP. So right angle hypotenuse side rule, I can say very well that sir by RHS rule, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP, and if they are congruent to each other by CPCT, I can say that sir angle BAP is equal to angle CAP. Right? Both the angles are equal to each other. So if angle BAP and CAP are equal, we can clearly say the line AP is bisecting the angle between them. The line AP is bisecting the angle between them. Got it? So this is how we have got our answer. Okay, this is how we have got our answer. Now, before I move ahead, I would like to tell you all, those students who are new here, about the Vedantu subscription plan. It is a very affordable and very good plan for all of you. You can see that as well. So I'll tell you about this more in detail, about the fee structure, everything I'm going to tell you about it. So first thing, why it is good for you, why it is beneficial for you is, you might have faced one or the other problem out of all these, some problem must be there. Doubts नहीं हो रहे हैं, या notes नहीं मिल रहे हैं, टेस्ट या असाइनमेंट टाइम पे नहीं मिल रहे हैं, ओके कोई और एग्जाम, एनी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन, इफ यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर फॉर एनी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन, देन यू डोंट नो फ्रॉम वेयर टू प्रिपेयर फॉर दैट. Choice of schedule, if you miss your class because of some reason, then in that case what can be done? Will your teacher revise that again only for you? I don't think so. And then the choice of language, right, Hindi or English. So all these problems are solved here at Vedantu. The first thing is, the doubts will be solved by a dedicated teacher in each and every class. Notes and assignments will be provided to you for every session you take on the Vedantu's channel, okay, sorry, on Vedantu. And then test will be taken care of in a regular interval of time. So har regular interval mein will be providing test to you, so that your practice becomes more and more. Competitive examinations like NTSC, KVPY, Olympiad, anything, no need to search for anywhere out. Everything will be provided at Vedantu. Schedule, that is, suppose if you miss your class because of some reason, so in that case you don't have to go anywhere else. Okay, thus the Vedantu is going to help you, because you can always watch the recording of that class. So whenever you are free, whatever you want to do, whenever you want to revise also, you can watch that recording and start learning. And the choice of language, that is Hindi or English. Okay, other than that, you are getting unlimited live classes. All micro and crash courses are available free of cost to you. Performance reports will be shared with you, and personalized attention. Good, got it? Acha, before I move on, I would like to tell you about micro courses and crash courses. So micro courses are chapter specific course. So every month, every chapter's course will be available to you. Whatever chapter you want to study, every time all the chapters will be available on Vedantu's platform. Whatever chapter you want to study, you just take that micro course and you can study that chapter. So you will have the power to design your own curriculum. Also, in those micro courses, suppose you want to revise any session again, so you can revise in a live class with the help of micro courses. So micro courses is a very good package, and crash courses is the revision courses. So everything will be available to you. Don't need to pay anything extra after that. Got it? So for that, you need to visit this link vdnt.in/ytpro and apply the coupon code GPEPRO. Once you visit this link, after selecting your grade, okay, and your target, after that you need to select the amount, the duration of the subscription period. I will tell you about it. But there, if you will apply the coupon code, whatever price it is showing, you will get 15% off on that. Flat 15% off. So I'll tell you the fee structure as well going ahead, but let's continue with our session right now. So the next question we have is this. Okay, it is saying in figure AB is perpendicular to CD. Okay, this line is nothing. Okay, don't be confused ki sir, what is this line? So I'm just erasing this part, and don't be confused by this. Oh, just diagram में से आ गया. Okay, yeah. So what it is saying, that sir, in this figure, AD is perpendicular to CD. So where is your AD? AD is perpendicular to CD. Okay, and CB is perpendicular to CD. Okay, this is also. Then AQ is equal to BP. AQ, this side AQ is equal to BP. Okay, and prove that. Okay, DP is equal to CQ. So this small part DP is equal to CQ. ठीक है. Prove that triangle DAQ is equal to angle DAQ is equal to angle CBP. Angle DAQ is equal to angle CBP. These two angles we need to prove equal. तो एक बात बताओ बेटा, you directly got to know कि we need to take two triangles. One will be your triangle ADQ. This is one triangle, and the other triangle which we need to take will be your triangle BP. C. These two triangles we need to prove congruent. अब देखो, in these two triangles if you will see, I have right angle equal in both of them. Hypotenuse, that is AQ and BP, are also equal. But any other side I don't know. I don't know whether AD and BC are equal or whether DQ and CP are equal or not. But the logic what it says कि देखो यार sir, they have given me that DP is equal to, they have given me that DP is equal to CQ, right? That is true. DP is equal to CQ given to you. I know that PQ is present between them. So you know, if there is an equation, I can add something on both the sides, the equation does not change, right? In the transformation method, when we balance any equation, if I add the same thing on both the sides, LHS and RHS remains balanced. So in this DP, I will add PQ. LHS we have added PQ, so in RHS also I will add PQ. So DP plus PQ is equal to DQ and CQ plus PQ is equal to CP. So we got to know that DQ and CP are also equal to each other. Now I will say that sir, in triangle ADQ and triangle BCP, by first thing that angle D is equal to angle C is equal to 90 degree. Second thing, right angle hypotenuse AQ is equal to BP given, and then the last thing which we have found, side DQ is equal to CP. So by RHS rule, I can say, sir, by RHS rule, triangle ADQ is congruent to triangle BCP, and if these two triangles are congruent, by CPCT, I can say angle DAQ is equal to angle CB, right? And I can say hence proved. Got it? So this is how we have got the answer for this question. So this was an important step. To get DQ is equal to CP. Got it? So always look at both the triangles which you think you will be proving congruent and try to think what can be done to get these two triangles congruent. Got it? So this is how question number 4 will be solved. Let's go for the next question. In an isosceles triangle ABC with AB is equal to AC, the bisectors of angle B and angle C intersect each other at O. Join A to O, show that OB is equal to OC and AO bisects angle A. So I need to draw this diagram. Okay, let us draw this diagram. So I have a triangle ABC, and that too an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC. Okay, so let's say this is my isosceles triangle ABC. Okay, drawing the diagram is also an art. Okay, so think carefully. Okay, so it is given that AB is equal to AC. The bisectors of angle B and angle C intersect each other at O. So the angle bisector of angle B and the angle bisector of angle C intersect each other at O. They both are intersecting at O. Okay, so this angle are equal to each other, this angle and this angle are equal to each other. अब देखो बेटा, since I know that AB is equal to AC, we know in an isosceles triangle, if two sides are equal, the angle opposite to them will also be equal to each other. So AB and AC are equal. So opposite to AC we have angle B, opposite to AB we have angle C. So I can clearly say angle B is equal to angle C. Okay, angles opposite to equal sides. Angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle. The reason, right? So we have got that angle B and angle C are equal. So beta, if angle B and angle C are equal, the half of angle B and angle C will be also equal to each other. Matlab, suppose if I say that angle B and angle C both are equal to some value A, both are equal to, let us say, value A. So this is angle bisector. I can say this angle will be A by 2, this angle is also A by 2, and this angle is also A by 2, this as well A by 2. So all these four angles are equal to each other, right? Then it is saying that join A to O. Join kar lo A and O. Okay sir, join A and O, right? So show that first one, OB is equal to OC and AO bisects angle A. तो देखो first one is very easy. कैसे है इतना easy? यार देखो, for the first one, Observe the triangle OBC. Observe the triangle OBC. So I can say, sir, in triangle OBC, I have angle OBC is equal to angle OCB because both are A by 2, angle A by 2 degree, right? And if two angles are equal, the side opposite to them will also be equal to each other. So opposite to A by 2 we have OC, opposite to angle OCB we have OB. So we can say from here that OB is equal to OC. The reason you can write is they are sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle, right? The first part is done. Second part देखो, second part is AO bisects angle A. Second part के लिए बेटा what we'll do कि चलो sir second part let us look at AO bisects angle A. So I need to prove कि this angle BAO and angle CAO are equal to each other. So for that I got to know that, sir, I need to talk about these two triangles, triangle OAB and triangle OAC. So I can say, sir, in triangle OAB and triangle OAC. Beta first thing देखो, we know OB is equal to OC, just proved. Then angle OBA is equal to angle OCA because both are equal to A by 2, right? And then AB is equal to AC was already given. So when you implicate, when you show everything in the diagram, it becomes very easy for you to visualize that it is side angle side, side angle side. So I can say, sir, by side angle side rule, triangle OAB is congruent to triangle OAC, and if they are congruent, I can clearly say by CPCT that angle BAO is equal to angle CAO. That means this angle is equal to this angle, and that is what we wanted to prove, that AO bisects angle A. So we can say AO bisects angle A. So whenever there are 2 or 3 parts of the question, go part by part and you will get your answer for that. ठीक है बेटा? So this is how this question will be solved. Okay? Now this is your homework question. Okay? Just practice this question. थोड़ा सा ध्यान से सोचना समझना and try to give answer for this question. What it is saying that ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. Okay, so this is your B, this is your C. So they have given that AB is equal to AC. Side BA has been produced to D such that AD and AB are also equal to each other. Find value of angle BCD. So ये वाला angle you have to complete angle. You need to tell me. Okay. Think about this question and then let me know the answer in the comment section. Okay, beta? Chalo. So as I was telling you at the starting that you can apply for Vedantu subscription. So the link is vdnt.in/ytpro. Go to this and after that what you will do? It will be taking you to this page. Select your grade 9, select CBSE 2021, then click here on get subscription. Okay. After that it will show you an option of 1 month, 3 month or 6 month subscription. For how much duration do you want it? Okay. So earlier the price shown will be 2699. If you enter the coupon code here, that is GPE Pro. If you enter the coupon code GPE Pro, the price will be reduced by 15%. The price will be reduced by 15%, and it is not only for 1 month, it is also equal. GPE Pro is also applicable for 3 months and it is also applicable for 6 months. Right? It is applicable for all of that. But the most important thing is, if you will see, the price for 6 months is 9774.15. So if you will divide it by 6, so the price per month will be 1600 something. Right? But if you take for 1 month, the price is 2294. So you can clearly see when you take the course for more number of months, the price per month reduces. And also when you are with us for a longer period of time, your understanding will be in more detail. You will understand each and every topic in more detail, in more depth. Got it? So that is a win-win situation for you all. The more time you will be getting and the less price per month. Got it? So again, vdnt.in/ytpro and GPE Pro will be your coupon code. GPE Pro. Got it? So this is all from my side, beta. Thank you so much for attending the session. I hope all of you enjoyed this part. Very good questions are there in today's class. Please practice these questions before revision. This will help you a lot in understanding the chapter. Got it? So this is all from my side. Thank you so much, bachcho, for attending the session, and I'll see you soon in the next class. Till then, bye bye, sayonara, khuda hafiz to all of you, and don't forget to like this video. Okay? Sure. Bye bye.